So over the last 6 weeks, lots of clients have been coming into us for our sustainability coverage, wanting to know which stocks have the most alpha to a Democrat versus Republican win. And there's been a lot of chatter coming through our traders of the same theme. So if you look at the betting averages today, it looks like we've had 50-50 average met on an average of the betting sites. And the hedge funds are just assuming that it's going to flip in the favor of a Republican administration. And that's causing selling in the sector, people taking off the trade, no longer expecting like a Green New Deal or massive subsidies and investment for sustainability-related projects and companies.
But that assumes that under a Republican administration, it wouldn't be good for Tesla when Tesla's had this monumental rise during the Trump years. So is that correct?
I agree with you there, but people trade these things for catalysts. You know, personally, I look at this and I say small bridges. The Republican voters out there tend to be the hunters and the fishermen of the country, and they tend to love the environment just as much as anyone living in a Democrat stronghold wants clean air and clean energy for their own energy use. So small bridges. You know, I think this is a sector that can be embraced by people on all sides of the spectrum, but it doesn't impact the behavior of short-term traders.
Craig, neutral rating, but a 150 price target. There's a bit of a gap there.
Yeah. So Tesla is being valued today, I believe, more as an autonomous company than a car company. Right? They're going to have a hard time, they said, making the 500,000 units this year, but their valuation is comparable to the rest of the automotive industry combined. So, you know, my message to clients is, you know, we love what they're doing. There's definite levers they can pull for accelerating growth, and they're going to execute well, but we think there are much better investment opportunities across the sector.
You do raise a question, which is what's driven the gains in terms of who's been buying Tesla. How much of it do you think is this retail phenomenon versus what you're seeing on the institutional side from hedge funds?
So retail is a very large part of the velocity trade in Tesla. That's really what's, you know, caused, you know, very large moves since earnings. There are a number of hedge fund trading desks that are piling in, and obviously fund managers that can't buy the stock in their funds. Many of them have bought it in their personal accounts because people love the cars. If you drive the cars, they're great cars. So it is very much a retail trade, but there are some fundamental investors, particularly people looking at you know, $7,000 for full self-driving in the Model 3. You know, they buy Elon's dream of maybe that being 100,000 one day, you know, robo-taxis and things like this. And, you know, that is the crowd of investors that we see more active in Tesla as far as institutional investors accumulating shares.